Hi everybody, this is Kathleen Alcala. Welcome to my channel. I appreciate you all for watching and I hope you like this video. I'll try not to make it too long of a video. So today I actually just wanted to show what I worked on, and then I'm going to make a different one, a different style. So this is just a little pocket for ephemera. It's I just went ahead and cut out some pieces of paper and covered them with beautiful papers and images. And same thing here, I sort of collaged a bunch of pretty images. This was actually a file folder, real thick one, so I cut it down to the size I wanted. This is the back piece of it. So I just put assorted images, different ephemera inside of here. So I thought that the person who receives this can enjoy that. And then I put a little spray of different pretty lace and ribbon and fabric, and then what I put inside of here was also, I just created a cute little stuff for the person can use if they want to, or they can just leave it intact, see? And that's just like little cards. And then I have these cute, adorable playing cards. That's Funky Doodles, but you can cover that up. But I put those cards there. And then I have this, and then some assorted little flowers. This is flower, see? So I thought this would be fun. This will be in one of the giveaways I'm going to be doing, hopefully in the beginning of July. So I'm having two different styles. One's going to be a springy one like this, and then one's going to be a little bit more elegant and vintage. So we're going to be doing two giveaways. So I want to work on something similar to this, but it's going to be for the more vintagey one. So I started working on it, and I thought, let's work on it together in case you want to make something as well. So this is just a little mini copy of it. I actually saw, I think her name's Lorette Chandler, her video, she made one, but much bigger, the size of a file folder itself, and I loved it. I thought it was so beautiful. So I wanted to make one. These are little cards I purchased from that estate sale I went to the other day, a couple weeks ago maybe. So it's just these kind of cards. So what I did is just pick two. I actually coffee dyed it. However, I think the coffee dye was a little too dark. And then I just stamped the dickens out of it. And I think it was just a little dark for my taste. This side I'm leaving with just the coffee stain. So anyway, I thought let's work on this. I don't have quite a plan yet. However, I do know I want to cover this with that. Picked a couple of laces. I just thought let's just start working on it. So the first thing I want to do is create this whole, okay, so we are using this smaller punch here, and I will probably put a little ink on it. Let's see how that looks, if that's too little. It's pretty small. I kind of like the idea of a bigger one. I think we're gonna go with it, okay? So the other thing I want to do before I start attaching anything is I want to cover this E up. I mean, it potentially could be okay, but it's not my favorite thing. So I'm going to go ahead and use this beautiful washi tape. This is from Amity Bloom. She was selling her beautiful washi tapes, and I picked up several of them that I liked. And I want this flower to be on the front. So I think I'm just going to cut it here. And then let me just cover that. Let me see if I can get it just right. I think that's going to be about as close as I can do. And so I'm probably going to need, I want to wrap it around, to be honest. But I don't want it to just cover like a block. Oh, I can just cover it like a block, why not? I didn't want to do that originally, but I can just trim it up, right? So I'm not gonna be able to do it that way, so let me use my scissors. let's see, so it's there. So. And then trim here. Just fold that down. Much prettier, yeah? And the back side's pretty too. I like it. Okay. All right. See, I had put a lot of vintage stuff written in different things. I just thought it was too much. So I only want to do it on one paper. So I changed that just a little bit. Okay, let's put that away. So I picked out this fabric because I thought it was so pretty to just kind of cover a little bit there. And then I'm probably going to go ahead and glue this down. Okay. All right, let's see. How are you guys doing? You guys are okay? Today was a super beautiful day, temperature-wise here. The window's open, so you're gonna probably hear all kinds of ambient noises out there. What can I say? It is warm, which is lovely. I love it. Okay, that's just, I don't want to cover the whole page. I just want to do some of it. I'm going to go ahead and use my 3-in-1 and let me get it out. Just do a line here. I just want to cover, tuck this in. Okay. So anyway, speaking about today, my sister from out of town came to visit, which is really nice, and we got to spend quite a little bit of time out back. Just, it was so pure. It was such a pretty day. And I didn't get to craft earlier. However, I did, may not have crafted, but I organized, you guys. Shocking, right? I had so much stuff on the front of my desk. It was like an avalanche. Literally like that. It was just too much. Okay. I'm probably going to sew this card down, so that's why I'm not actually, I don't plan to really just glue it. I want to sew it. So the two pieces of lace that I picked, let me show you the first. Here's one right here. I thought that was so pretty, right? I believe this is a vintage piece of lace. I got this, I want to say from Georgianne Anderson. Such beautiful pieces that come in her kit. And then, oh wait, I wasn't going to use that one after all. What was the other one I was going to use? This is pretty, however, you guys, but I kind of felt it was too solid. I wanted it more lacy. Okay. And I thought this was really pretty. Wouldn't that be cute? Those would be the two pockets. I thought that was pretty. Let me just tap. Okay. Got this just so. Since all the graduations happened last weekend, I can tell it's summer. All the kids are out and activity is going. There's like a big buzz in the air for all the kids. Okay, does this one seem, are they the same? I guess it's the same. Before I glue that on, I actually want to put a little brad there. Not brad, I'm sorry, eyelet. I had to dig out those eyelets. They were in the garage. so it was kind of like, I think it'll be right about, there. Let me see if the peach, how the peach looks compared to the white. That's fine. It'll do. What a difference. Okay. That's pretty small, but that's okay. I'll make it work. Okay, there's that done. Moving right along. I'm gonna put this here. Let me see if I got the right side. I can never really tell, guys. I go through this every single time, don't I? If I can't tell, then it's going. Actually, I kind of like this side for some reason. I'm gonna go ahead and glue this down on the sides. Oh yeah, I didn't want to. I wanted that little wrinkle out of there. I probably should have ironed the stuff, but I didn't think about it. Okay, I'm just gonna glue this, guys. I'm going for it. Okay. I actually bought one of those, one of these guys, look at it. So it won't get stuck on my fingers anymore. I can use this instead. I got this from the Dollar Tree, which is a store near me. I don't know if every state has it or the country, but it's a cheap store that sells things. But I got this actually in the makeup section. I'm not, maybe it's supposed to spread on your makeup. Seems strange, but I don't know. But anyway, I got it there, so it was super cheap. I'll let that dry. And then I want to put on this other one. Okay. So I'll do the same thing. I'm just gonna turn this to a pocket. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it going down here. Oh, you know what? This really needs to have some anchoring on this fabric. Okay. Today we're watching on HBO. I don't know if you guys have HBO, but it was about the toxicity of shampoos and makeup and all these things. Let me tell you, can scare the bejeepers out of you. Makes you not want to buy anything. And one of the hair products that they showed was one I used to use. I remember it. In fact, I said, I think we might even have some in my cabinet still. So if you guys want to see something that'll really open your eyeballs, check that HBO show. I think it's called Beauty is, I don't know, Beauty is something, but it's all about, you can't miss it. It's going to be all about exposing the toxic chemicals that are in makeup and how the makeup industry has pretty much no standards. And they also talked about not just beauty products, but then they talked about, it was like two different shows. Then one was about hair care, one was about makeup. So it was pretty interesting. And then also one was about the plastic containers, about how bad the BP something, I hate to tell you that I don't even know about that stuff. I mean, I really don't. But they were talking about how toxic this all is for your body. And all these people got really sick and weren't able to have kids, and all these things that you see a rise of, like cancer, and just fascinating show. I was kind of freaked out, but at the same time, I really wanted to know what they were talking about. Okay, so I got a little pocket. I'm definitely gonna have to sew this down. Okay, it's covering that. So that's gonna be a little bit of a hindrance right there. Maybe I won't sew that piece down because I don't want it to cover that hole. You guys can probably see that hole right there. It'd be covered if I do that. Let's live and learn. I should have dropped this down just a fraction of an inch. That probably would have been better. I'm wondering, I don't want to lose that. I was gonna say I could fold it over, but it would lose the beauty of the lace. Oh well, I'm gonna make it work. I'm not gonna sew this piece down so we'll have freedom to move. And, but I will sew this card down. Interesting. See this pocket right here, and the pocket here. The other one I did like a gusset so that could open up and you could put more things in there. But I don't know if that was really necessary, so I'm thinking if this was together, how hard it would be to put things in. It might be kind of hard. Okay. I saw this and thought this was so adorable. I thought about turning this into a ruffle at the bottom. Isn't that cute? Seems to lend itself to go this way. I love it though. I'm gonna use it. Wouldn't that be cute? Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. This has got to be so old. Again, it came from this vintage package I got from Georgianne. I've had all the stuff in a tin. Actually, not a tin, just this real pretty box. I haven't really looked through in a while, and I spotted this and go, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to use that. If I can get it to stay is a question. But I thought it was so cute. Look how cute that is. I wonder where she got this from. That's a really cool thing. I don't know if anyone knows who I'm talking about. Probably do. Probably a lot of you know who I'm talking about. But anyway, she said that she gets her things from, a lot of it's from clothes. And it was a struggle for her to cut clothes apart. I would believe it. I don't know if I could do it. If I could cut apart vintage dresses and little kid clothes, and I don't think I could do it. I just don't think that would be something I could do. Okay, there's that. Isn't that pretty? Now I want to make sure I'm adding something, some cute doodads there. See, I'm thinking about some of this, but that might be a little bit too chirpy for what the look I'm going for, right? Maybe a little of that, maybe. See, I was thinking just like one little cluster. I might have to vintage that out a little bit. There's gold. Ooh, I like that gold for some reason. It's really pretty to me. I guess because it lends itself to the coffee staining, huh? Options are. Let's just pile this back up. This is what it looks like. Get some of this out of the way. All right, let me first start with color. That's too pink. That's too springy, right? I would have to probably dye that. Possibility. It's not my favorite thing on the planet. Could go up here, maybe. I'm not really sure. However, I love this. Isn't that adorable? So, I wonder if I put it here, like at the bottom of this, how that would look. To divide, so you can see the division of the lace a little bit better. I really like that. I do like that. I also have this one. That could be pretty right there too, right? I don't mind it being white because I don't want everything to be neutral tones. Then it's like you can't see anything. Okay, let me get some of this stuff out of the way, guys. Okay. I really like the idea of this. Cutting off a piece and using it. I'm just gonna try it, see how it comes out. It's a little big and heavy, huh? Okay. So what I thought about was just cutting a piece like this. Let me try inking that and see if it looks good or not. The magic of ink. Still retains some of that pink, but brings it down a notch so it doesn't look so springy. Gosh, you guys, with the noise out there, I don't know if you're going to be able to hear it on the video. With the noise out there, I swear I feel like I'm living in a big city in Metropolis. Normally it's so quiet where I live. It's like summer has started. I don't know, that looks kind of random, huh? It's not what I'm looking for. Bummed. It's not what I want. However, I do know I want this for here, so I'm going to go ahead and go for it. Because I think it makes the division of that lace very clear. Okay. It's like a fiesta going on out there. Maybe I should be out there too. Maybe that's the problem. I need to go fiesta with the neighbors. I'm just gonna draw a straight, look. I know that this is ruffled, this lace. However, I'm just drawing a straight line that I'm creating for it. Okay. Okay. Guys, I know you can see what I can't see. I don't know what I did with my little piece of, oh, right here. Couldn't see it blended in. I think it's this way. that. Layers and layers of lovely lace. This is no bueno. I'm not liking that, to be honest, you guys. It's not happening for me. Let me cover up this glue. It's just not happening. Okay. So let me snip this down. Okay. This has a little string. Snip that down. All right. What I wish I had is this, to have that, all this beautiful tape. I wish that was fabric. That's really what I wished. So I don't want to jump the gun and put anything there that I'm going to regret, but I don't want to, also don't want to take 100 years doing this either. Let me cut a piece of this off and let me just see what I think. I actually think I'm going to go for this one, you guys. I actually do like it. It brings a little bit of brightness to it. Don't you just love, seriously, I just love stacking lace. It's just so pretty to me. Let's see. I'm just going to glue the lace in small, because I want it to be straight, because I don't want it to glue onto the pocket. Okay. Glue bead strings everywhere. Glue bead strings. That's straight. Pull this down a little bit. That up a little bit. I think this is good enough, right? Okay. I like it so far. I do. You know, you never know when you make something if it's gonna turn out or not. I'm always questioning myself. Try not to do that as much, you guys. I'm just trying to be okay with my first thoughts, you know? Like, hey, that looks good, I'm gonna go for it. Okay. All right. Let me see what we could do. Okay, so this is the other flowers that I had in mind. That's way too springy. Again, I'm gonna try to ink this and let me see what it looks like. If I can just bring it down a little bit. That's pretty. I like that compared to this one. Look at the difference. You guys see that? See? This one still retained some of the color. Look at how bright that was. I like that. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and go with that on the corner. I think I like that. And it still can stay a pocket. I like that flower. Just trying to think if I should add something to that flower. But I think I'm just gonna leave it simple. But let me put a piece of paper or something underneath so that way it doesn't get ruined. Let me see, I had a bunch of paper here earlier. I'll use this. Okay. So do you guys have stuff going on for summer? Any vacations? I'm not going anywhere. Where I live, this area, COVID is on the rise again. I even hate saying the words. I hate for it to come out of my mouth, but it is on the rise. And where I work, some of the facilities, sister facilities, are not doing good. Like they have half the population has COVID. So I have to be super careful so that I don't get sick. In fact, Monday I'm going for my booster shot. Excuse me, I'd get some water. And see how I do. Usually I get pretty sick when I have those shots. So this will be my second booster. But I'm going for that on Monday, and I hope all goes well. But yeah, so me and my sister were talking about that today. I go, you know, we could throw caution to the wind because we were supposed to be going to Paris. And then the pandemic broke out and we didn't do anything, which was a real bummer. And it's been years now. However, I don't know. I'm a little bit worried about going out. So therefore, I kind of don't do anything because of the fear factor. I have to be real careful since I'm in charge of some pretty old people. I don't want to jeopardize their health. So, let's see. I think that's working pretty good. Yeah. Okay. That would be cute if I had little flowers, huh? I like that idea. Little minis right here, like on each thing. Oh my goodness, that's a cute idea. See, look at. I'm thinking, how cute would it be to have a little cluster there? I like that idea. So I'm going to put clusters. This is kind of a peachy tone instead of a complete pink tone. And I think that works out better because it makes it look a little more vintage. The pink just made it look too springy. Okay. See, isn't that cute? I love that. And I want the leaf to be in different locations. I like that idea. See, I love that. I'm gonna do that. I think that is sweet. And it brings color and femininity to this piece. So anyway, getting back to my topic at hand, what I was saying is that, yeah, we're not gonna be going anywhere this probably whole year until things simmer down again. And I heard that U.S. is no longer requiring COVID testing when you come back from out of the country, which is really kind of surprising, to be honest with you. Maybe everyone's just tired of it and done with the whole thing, which I could understand. I kind of feel the same way. It's just because where I work, it's right in the forefront, that's all. I've not had it ever, thank God. Considering my job, it's really kind of surprising because I'm with people all the time, all kinds of people from all over, and then the residents that go out. And if I haven't said before what I do, I'm an administrator for a mental health boarding care facility. So we have some people there. We have quite a few seniors, and then some younger people. So we have quite a diverse population. But I have to set a good example for my staff as well and kind of lay low. And that's what I'm doing, is laying low. Don't you love that, you guys? I love that. I don't know, that's me, I love it. I don't know if it looks random because that one's bigger, but I like that it's bigger because I'm gonna have a clump right here of things coming down. So I think that will even itself out. I kind of like the idea of one more kind of thing here. Not this same one, but something else. I feel like it needs one more layer. I don't know if I like that though. That's a lot. No. I would like to get another white small one. I am using this. Let me see how that will work. So I'm probably gonna need to cut it there. Okay. Okay. Boom. Did it. So now I'm gonna need a piece of paper to go underneath. so I don't glue down that whole entire pocket, right? It's kind of already glued down, you guys. I kind of, well, I'll put that there. It's getting caught in the lace. Okay. That's not really working good. But at least if I can hold up the lace so it's not, the glue's not hitting it directly, I'm okay. Let's just do it. It's time to buy more glue. I probably should buy stock in the glue. Probably be a wise investment. Let me get this right. Gotta stop using my fingers because it gets all sticky. Okay. Oh, I love that, you guys. Love it. Love it. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh. I love that. You know what I should have done? I should have sewn this all on before I should have sewn the background before I put all this in, huh? And then put this on top. You live and you learn. I wonder if I just mowed straight over, if it would look bizarre and weird. I'm not gonna chance it. I'm just gonna mow it. I'm just gonna sew it down the edges. But I wanted to put these little laces so I could sew them in. Okay. I could technically sew right across here too to secure this pocket. Okay. So that's that so far. I got ribbon falling over. I like that. It's pretty. You know, I wish I had is this color, just one small something across. I think that would be really pretty, but I don't have anything in that color, which is a bummer. I'm wondering if I was to dye this a pinkish tone, I wonder if it would actually make it pink. Sorry for my reach, guys. I'm gonna look for my pink, or Victorian velvet, should I say, not pink. Of course, here we go, Victorian velvet. Let's try that, and let's just see what happens. I'm going to test it. Look at it. I'm curious to see how that would look if I was to do that. You know what? I think that might be nice, giving a little bit of color. I know it's easier if I was to wet this and then, you know, let it dry and all that good stuff. But I don't feel like going through that process. I just kind of want to ink it. Let's see what this would look like. You guys, I think I like that. What do you guys think? Just puts a little bit of color on the top layer, yeah? I agree. Let me mop up this stuff. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Oop. Losing my things. pretty. Okay, I'm just gonna cut it from, to know how much I need to dye it. I really like that, you guys. I love this color, this Victorian Velvet. It's like my favorite of his colors. Hopefully it doesn't bleed onto anything and then come off. Not that a person's gonna get this wet, right? Gosh, that is so pretty. Love it. Okay, let me let it dry for a sec. Okay, let's put this up. Okay. I wonder if I should let that dry for a minute before I just plop it on there. Maybe I'll let it dry for a second. Okay. Okay, so I'll have, and that, hey, matches that. I didn't even think of that. That's perfect. I kind of want the hole to be bigger here, you guys. I hate this. Uh-oh. Oh, my. Let's see what will happen. I tried to punch a hole here as well. Let's see, where's the end of that? Not bad. That works. There. Cute. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and glue it. So the Downton Abbey movie that I saw that I'm in love with is now streaming, so you can rent it, but it's like 20 bucks to rent. It's like 25 to buy, so hello? Might as well buy it, right? So next Sunday, we're having a graduation party for my niece who graduated high school on Saturday. And then we are going to have, me and my sisters are going to watch the movie, the Downton Abbey movie again, even though we just saw it probably, what, 3 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago. We're gonna watch it and we're gonna do a mini tea party and I will film it. So we're going to have, so we're gonna watch the movie and have the tea party at the same time. So what I did last time when we watched, actually Meghan and Harry, the royal couple, get married, we did that. We each wore our favorite, you know, hat. And then we decked out the place really adorable. And so we're gonna go ahead and do that again on Father's Day. We lost our dad. It's already hard to believe, but it's actually been 3 years. It just feels sometimes like yesterday. And so I know I have a hard time on Father's Day. Like this Mother's Day was tough because it was the first Mother's Day without my mom. So I had all social media off. I listened to nothing about Mother's Day. I was really being careful what I listened to because I didn't want to be reminded. So this Father's Day will be nice. So we're gonna watch the Downton Abbey movie and have a tea party. So it should be fun. It's not a full-blown tea party. It'll be like a mini coffee table tea party because we're gonna be in the living room watching the movie. So we're all very excited. Okay, I love that, you guys. Love it. Now I'm thinking it needs something. Pearls? Pearls could be really pretty, right? So I was thinking pearls might make it notch up and elevate it to, or even cute bows. Like maybe 2 bows would be cute. I don't know which one I like better, the idea of. see what this, we're putting paper in there, what that would look like. If we had bows, might block this here. I'm thinking probably pearls might be better. I'll probably do some pearls there. This needs to dry, it's pretty wet. This needs to be trimmed down right here too. Because you see this part right here, guys? Let me see if I can get that down. Get that. I might not be able to, but we are going to try. There we go. This is pretty flimsy right here. I'll probably have to tape that on. You're okay, baby. My dog got scared when I did that. Poor thing. Okay. Alright. So I'm gonna let this dry. Sew this on. Probably put 2 pearls here. Then I'm gonna make the dangle here. I think I'll sew this together actually. And then I need to figure out what I'm gonna do for this back piece right here. I am gonna take a rest. All right, you guys, I will be back.